In this scene of gravity, the protagonist has just overcome a huge difficulty and entered the space station. The director tries to convey a feeling of safety and bliss as the protagonist enters this room. To begin, the dominant feature of the shot is the protagonist in the movie. She is located in the center of the shot between the two strong points, guiding our eyes right there. The effectiveness of this is that the audience perceives the protagonist as being in a safe location, as we can see her surroundings, and this contributes to an overall feeling of safety. Out of these surroundings, we see a single light source coming through the window. This can be assumed as being the sun, as the protagonist is in space. This high contrast lighting of high key lighting with low key aspects make the protagonist pop out against the background. This popping out of the protagonist alludes to a feeling of containment within the surroundings, which can also be described as safety. The protagonist can fully be seen in this shot because of the use of the long shot, which gives the viewer a sense of the entire scene. This again contributes to the feeling of safety because we can see that there is nothing harmful in the shot. The dominant color in the shot is gray, as this gives off a feeling of serenity and almost nothingness. The wide-angle lens also adds to the viewer being able to see the whole scene, which contributes to the safeness. The shot itself is not dense, as the protagonist can float freely throughout. Along with this, the shot has a circular composition, which suggests security and enclosure. This can be seen through the circular rings of the spaceship. The form of this shot is also closed, and there is loose framing as the protagonist has room to move. Another aspect that adds to the feeling of safety is the profile position of the character. As she flips throughout the scene, she doesn't move and she does not seem worried or startled by anything, and thus feels comfortable to look in one direction as she relaxes. Finally, a shallow depth of field is used to keep the shot simple and let the audience focus on the protagonist and her current mental state of bliss and safety and satisfaction after finally reaching the space station.